Fighters ready. Go.
I guess while we talking about Captain Marvel, we can transition to another movie that's coming out that she's actually going to be a part of. Mm-hmm. We can talk about Avengers EndGame.
Yes.
And that movie is coming out, the time of this recording, like next week?
Yeah, April 26th.
Yeah, April 26th, and they're already putting Avengers out. I mean, they're already putting the spoilers out already. Like, someone already tried to spoil it. Oh, man, this has been crazy. But we are going to play the Avengers trailer, and we'll talk about what our theories are and what's going to, what we think is going to happen, and we'll talk a little about the spoilers and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So, let's put on the trailer, and we will be right back.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave, became Iron Man. Realized I loved you. I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
I saw all these people die. I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
We will. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
I like this one.
All right, let's talk about some Avengers EndGame. Man, I'm excited for this movie.
I am too.
Oh my gosh, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say about this movie. First of all, I don't believe in half of the things that happens in this trailer. Because I remember what happened with Infinity War last year. They gave us so many scenes that we thought was going to be in the movie.
And you go watch the movie, you're like, why Hulk can't turn into the Hulk?
Right. Where the one scene when Hulk was in Wakanda, didn't even show, he only showed up once in the whole movie. And we were like,
got
what
his ass whooped.
Yeah. So I was just like, man. So I was just like, we don't even know if half the things we see on these EndGame trailers are...
It'll be real.
Exactly. What are your thoughts? So by these trailers, what you've seen and what you know so far, what is your predictions for how this movie is going to end?
Oh, gosh. Well, I do think they're going to go back in time because I've been hearing ever since last year, when they were still making both these movies at the same time, they would show like pictures and stuff would pop up online, just like I had, like you said, I had saw one picture where I saw the picture of Scott Lang, who played Ant-Man.
Yeah.
He's running, and I'm like, oh, that's going to be in Infinity War. But no, that outfit he had on is actually set in Avengers EndGame. Mm-hmm. So, I do think a lot of people are going to die.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Mainly because, Robert Downey's contract ends right now soon, so I think he's going to die.
Yeah.
Captain America, I think he's going to die.
Yeah, true.
I don't know about Thor yet. I heard Thor's going to die, but I don't think so,
Yeah,
really.
I feel like what's his name? I can't remember the actor's name. It was
Chris
Hemsworth. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, I feel like he likes playing Thor a lot.
He does.
And he likes playing Thor a lot, and I feel like Ragnarok was really where Thor got his footing.
Yeah.
Because Thor 1 was okay, Thor 2 was okay as well. I personally enjoyed it, but it was not a great movie. But Thor 3, Ragnarok was
awesome.
Yeah, it was really good. So I feel like him, actually getting his where Thor needs to be at. I feel like Chris Hemsworth still got some ways to go, but you're right. We already finished the series with Iron Man, series with Captain America. We kind of got their stories out the way, so they might be the first ones to go. They the old school, and they be getting ready for the new school, new generation to come through. So they might be the first ones to go. But.
And we kind of already know everybody gonna come that died or that. When the snap happened, we know that died. We kind of know everybody else is coming back. Spider-Man got to be coming out right after EndGame comes out, so it's just like, okay, well, you gonna come back somehow. We gotta wait and see, but you gonna come back somehow. So, but yeah, so we kind of know they are gonna get to the point where everybody comes back, which is good because that hurt my soul watching that in Infinity War. I did not think Disney had it in them to do it, but honey, they cut everybody. Half the universe is just.
I thought, I'm thinking, Black Panther gonna live. Boy, they cut him out quick. I'm like, he making them all that money, and they gonna cut him off the next one.
That's why they did it, though.
Yeah, that's why they did it, though. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely agree. Like a lot of people are gonna die. This is gonna be a movie where a lot of things are gonna change in the Marvel universe.
It's 3 hours long, so you gotta know that it's gonna be so much in it. And it was like they already said it's gonna start right after where it left off with Infinity War. So we got 3 hours of. I'm thinking about getting me a Catherine installed. I'm not trying to miss nothing when this movie comes out, but I do think it's gonna be a lot of deaths in there. I do think it's this group of people who I watch on YouTube. They mentioned that they're probably going to have two battles with that maybe one more battle with Thanos before they actually fight him really. So I do think it is going to be a few battles where they try to fight him and they lose again. So I do think there's going to be stuff like that going on. It's 3 hours, a lot going on in 3 hours.
Yeah, they got to be doing a lot in 3 hours. So I definitely agree. I feel like Captain Marvel and Thor are gonna try and fight Thanos. Maybe in the beginning of the movie, get their ass whooped, and that's when they decide, let's go back in time and do something. Or maybe they might die, and then they'll be like, okay, let's go back in time and try to get this. Change things. Because there's been stories where they'll be like, they go back to where the Battle of New York happened. So they go back to the first Avengers movie. And they go different scenes through the Marvel universe. So there might be some time. Thing going on with that. That's going to be interesting. With Scott Lang in there, there's a lot of possible they're going to go through the quantum
and
realm.
we're going to find out how did he get out the quantum realm because they had mentioned before he got in there that don't get stuck in like a time loop. And also one thing that I want to bring up that I was watching the guys who I watch on YouTube, they mentioned that whenever Thanos uses the stones. They light up and glow. So you remember the scene in Infinity War when Doctor Strange was just like, I watched 14.6 million of like how many times we can beat him. And only came out with one. And you remember the scene when he was down on his luck and Thanos was just like, give me the stone, I'm going to kill him and everything. And he let the stone go. And remember, he has the time stone. So what if he put before when he gave it to him, it was glowing, So when he gave it to him, it was like sitting there glowing. So what if he put them in a time loop? And that's what they mentioned. I was at work on my lunch. I was like, I wasn't even thinking about that. And I went home and I watched the movie. And what they said was true. Was just like every time you use a stone, they light up, which is true. And Doctor Strange, when he was holding it and he gave it to Thanos, it was lighting up. So what if he did a time loop for them because he had the time stone. And like he said, we're in the EndGame now. I'm just
and he did do that time loop thing in his movie with
Dormammu. With Dormammu.
So I was like, okay, all right. Damn, I never thought about it like
I
that.
didn't either. And I'm sitting there, and I was like, hold on, wait, what?
Wow.
Really? Oh, wow. I wasn't even thinking about that right there. But, that's a possible outcome too, because he said, it's only one battle y'all gonna win. And that is true, because I was like, nah, that's not true. I went home and watched the movie again. I'm like, oh, wow. It is glowing like all the other ones, because that's the only time when he used them, they glow up.
Damn, that's crazy. Wow, okay, that's something to really think about. So that's really interesting theory for that. Like, shoot. See, and we can't even like, we won't even know until actually when it actually comes out because. But unfortunately, you know, we have a week before the movie comes out at times of this recording, and you know they're already putting out spoilers. So even though we say we might not know, we might have been spoiled already with some of the stuff in the movie.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, someone just spoiled a little part. He didn't spoil too much, but he spoiled a little part for me. I'm not gonna say it because I remember you told me something before we started recording, and that was actually different from what I heard.
Yeah.
So but it's, I was just like, man, come on, man, already, like. Damn, man, like, what, you know, I'm trying to, like, know what the movie's about, already getting spoiled and stuff like that, but the thing, like how we were saying earlier with what happened with Infinity War, we don't even know if these spoilers are real.
Yeah, exactly.
It could be something they just put out to trick us. Yeah, to trick us, you know, thinking that we know the movie, and then when we watch the movie, it's completely different.
Exactly.
So, because they're releasing a lot of information.
They are, and every day they're dropping a trailer, and it's like, please stop.
Right, exactly.
Please
they're dropping a new trailer.
Please, I don't want no more trailers, okay?
Right.
I gotta be waiting till Friday at 2 o'clock to watch this movie. Stop it, DC Marvel. Stop it, please. I don't care to see anything else, okay?
And and they know they can do it. They can just drop. They've been dropping TV spots with
every
new scenes,
single day,
with new scenes from the movie.
But like we said too, it may not be in the movie. They could just be doing this to get our hypes up. And
exactly.
Come on, y'all already broke box office records already. We already know. Come on now, y'all just stop it. Just stop, please.
For real.
Y'all got your money. We bought our tickets. Just stop. We're going to go see the movie, okay?
Exactly.
Some of us, if we can still go see the movie, we'll go see it all weekend probably. Because that's what I do.
We're going to see it twice. So we're definitely,
I saw Infinity War 3 times.
Yeah,
I saw it the night before it came out. I saw that Friday and that Sunday.
Yeah.
And I cried all 3 times like I ain't never seen that movie before.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. I just can't wait for the movie to come out. And, that got me super hyped for this movie. And then I'm just wondering what they're going to do after this. Like, what's going to be? I mean, of course we got Spider-Man, we got Black Panther 2 going to come out. But like, what's
Dark Phoenix?
Dark Phoenix. Yeah, that comes out in June, I think. So a lot of different. And then what's with Fox and Marvel now finally coming together. We're going to have the X-Men and all them.
Y'all couldn't do that before Logan decided to retire.
Exactly.
Like, really? I'm trying to tell you. They did say, I read in an article somewhere, that somebody who's unexpectedly going to be in this movie, who we not expecting, if y'all bring up Wolverine, and I'm talking about Hugh Jackman who played him, y'all can call 911. I'm going to have a heart attack.
That's what I heard too. I heard one of the ending credit scenes is going to be Wolverine coming out. Or not even like
I'm
showing
trying
Wolverine.
to tell you,
It's gonna
I'm going
show
to
his
just die
claws.
right there on the spot. I'm sorry. Y'all go pick my casket in my grave because y'all couldn't work this out before y'all, the merger, y'all. Like,
For
come
real.
on now. Like, boy, Thanos would have been snapping, and Wolverine would have just kept on re-healing. Try it again, dog. Try it again.
Yeah, for real. But, I cannot wait. April 26th is going to be the day, going to be the Avengers Day.
Look, I took off work for this day.
Yeah.
I told they already know. They was like, you going to go see... Well, y'all don't know why y'all asked. I waited a whole hour to buy my ticket online, so you know y'all even asking. Yes, 12 o'clock, I'm out the door to go home and change, and I'm gonna be the first one at the movie there. I'm gonna have my snacks and everything, my little snuggie. Look, this is not a game, y'all. Y'all don't even know how important this is to me. I'm ready to go. Friday at 2 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
I bought my matinee ticket. I was like, look, I'm about to go sit through this movie. And I got a good spot in the movie.
All 3 hours. And I'm going to sit all 3 hours like it just passed. Like,
exactly.
Damn, that shit's over already. Like, shit.
We got some end credits too.
Yeah, right.
That shit was 3 hours.
Yeah, right?
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Killer Kawabo.
Getting Katrina.
And welcome to the Excess Lounge, a free-form podcast where, we give you our opinions, we give you movie reviews, we're going to give you...
Let's talk about this theory how Ant-Man's supposed to go up Thanos' ass, supposed to explode and all like that. We all know how that ends.
All right, chill out. Say that for the podcast, which will be on every Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m., so please check us out. Like I said, we're going to give you our opinions on different social issues. We try to provide
like how the government has to do this Nipsey Hussle thing and now...
relax. We ain't trying to get killed out here, all right? Hey.
Power to my people.
Okay, well, So please check us out every week. Shout out to Excess Blast for sponsoring us. Peace.